From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Kodai Senga. How about a scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here is Luke Keeschel.
Oh, that's too high.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1. Now one miss. Swing and a foul straight back. Tapper back to the mound. Gets it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is 1 more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Byron Buxton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. Just missed.
That's inside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff and stay with it.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Swings through that one for strike 2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. 2 on, 2 outs. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Towing the slab in today's game, Mitt Abel. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Juan Soto. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Curveball. Low inside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sinker. Middle outside.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just missed. Bichette working through some struggles lately. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right this ship soon.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Middle inside.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton in position, and that is that. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Back here in Queens, top of the second. So the New York Mets are holding their own so far this season. But Singy, that might be below expectations for this group.
Yeah, they had some heavy expectations coming into the year, and so far they've been around the 500 mark. Not exactly lighting the league on fire. That's not to say they can't turn it on and start cruising up the standings, but they need to start showing something soon. Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That's ball 4.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Seven, left fielder Trevor Larnett.
Here's Trevor Larnett. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. That one outside. And it's 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
base is empty after the double play. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one. Caratini in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco.
Hey!
Curveball. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Swings and misses. And the
Slider.
count 1-2.
Middle inside.
That one missing inside.
Curveball. Low middle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out.
Sinker.
Runner at second. Brett Beatty digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under this one. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
Here's Luis Robert.
Robert Jr.
Robert matched a homer in his last game.
Sinker. Low middle.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swing and a pop-up. Caratini settles underneath it. That is the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone. His 2nd of the year. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Royce Lewis will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a big swing and a miss. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Luke Diesel. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Baden tracks it down for the out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike.
Low outside.
That one finds the zone.
Curveball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Sinker, low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
4-seam fastball, high middle. Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. Got him. Nice play. Singing, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swings through that.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch
Ball
misses.
3.
Full count now. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back there, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Josh Bell. And it's even up.
Inside.
There's a strike. Bell wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he walked
That's
him.
ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder Trevor Larnach.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Called strike right there. Bell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Hey. Ball. Down.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball is outside. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here, Queens, bottom of the inning. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2.
No, that's foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Stays alive.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
That's too low. And that's ball 2.
Sinker. Low middle.
Next pitch is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Sinker. Low inside.
Payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette.
Outside.
Bounce to Caratini. He takes it on his own. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
Tap foul at the plate.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's foul.
Four-seam
Tying
fastball.
run is his first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing low.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That one to first. Caratini takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
1-1 now. In the air to left center. Robert hustling after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Back to the top of the order, Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
Outside.
The 1-1. This one in the air center field. Robert settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Luke Keeschel.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center field. Taylor under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Robert with some impressive production lately. And that's 3 there for a strike. And 1-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it hooks. Foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
For the Mets, second baseman, Marcus.
Here is Marcus Semien. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
High inside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Sinker. Middle inside.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Twins baseball. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luis Garcia. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's
a little bit low. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Now the 0-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Next offering is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Outside low, ball 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That's outside.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low inside.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton gets there. He's under it. 1 away. Here's Juan Soto.
Low middle.
Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So digging in, Bobichette.
Sinker. Middle outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance.
Sweeper.
Strike one here, but
Middle inside.
a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one's in there. And the count is
Sinker.
0-2.
Low outside.
This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Josh Bell. Strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one way outside. Ball one. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the
Up
video of
next
that
for the
pitch, he's
Twins,
going to want
left
to punch
fielder,
himself.
Trevor
That slider
Larnach.
had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
Ball 3.
Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Victor Caratini.
One down. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Huascar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Kalen Culpepper. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Ball, that's out.
Larnach off of first with 2 away. Going to count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Bottom of the seventh.
Sinker.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah.
Sinker. Low middle.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Middle outside. Sweeper. Low middle.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Sweeper.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Nice grab. He flips it to second in time. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty
Sweeper.
after the double play.
Low middle.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Aye.
Sweeper. Low middle.
And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0. We're at the top of the eighth. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Royce Lewis. That one fouled off. Brazoban in his fourth year, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's ball two.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is downstairs, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next, Luke Keeschel, 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's outside.
1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Soto takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan
Jeffers.
Jeffers. Lewis leads off first with one away. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. That's in there. That is strike two.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Base knock center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now back in safely at first. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Luis Robert now.
For the Mets.
Low middle.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now,
Sweeper.
there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Marcus Semien. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
And that one fouled off.
Vulcan change. Low outside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper.
For
On the mound now, Cody Funderburk.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Slider. Middle outside.
Juan Soto now.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk. Or
he steps on the bag, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets,
back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Austin Martin.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Austin Martin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Josh Bell. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Step off throw to first. One and 2 here. Runner takes off. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 1 out man at first. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Ryan Kreidler, runner on first with 1 down for him. Foul ball there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Up the middle, Simeon. to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Victor Caratini now at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And pinch running for the Twins, James Outman. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
2 on, 1 out. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That's outside. And the count is 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's outside.
Outside.
And that's ball 3. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kalen Culpepper. He's already homered in this game.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
Hey.
So they're all loaded up. Puts a bunt down. Lindor, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brooks Raley departs. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luke Weaver.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Lewis in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Twins trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That splitting's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That ends the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom 9. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cole Sands. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That pitch clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Cutter. Low outside. Sweeping curveball. Low outside.
1-2. Struck him out swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jorge Polanco. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Late on that fastball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Sweeping curveball. Low inside.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Splitter. Low middle. Splitter. Low middle.
Got him swinging. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sports.